Hello everyone, it's Mxiety, mental health talk show host, Twitch partner, and Streamloots partner. Today we are going to be talking about mental health as always, but this time during the time of COVID. How have things changed since COVID started? For you as a streamer and for your audience. How have things gotten harder? Where have they gotten easier? And where have they gotten just more interesting? Stick around, we're gonna be talking about it. So why is COVID important to streamers? Well, just like everybody else, we're affected by it. We're all living in this weird post-apocalyptic world where we don't know what tomorrow is going to be like. We're just trying to stay safe and trying not to be an anxious mess over the whole thing, just like anybody else. However, there is a little bit of an added pressure and expectation on streamers that might not exist otherwise on people who are not content creators by profession. And that is the fact that people are expecting entertainment, kindness, good things, and a place where they can escape. The problem is, if we're not feeling our best, how the heck can anybody escape in our streams? People have heavy feelings that they need to express. Not everybody has access to a therapist or a professional, even though that's definitely something that we recommend. And so they'll come into streams and they might say things that, will upset you or are a little bit heavier than you're used to hearing. Nowadays, people are more likely to come into stream and talk about heavy stuff, looking at you for comfort, to gauge some maybe wise words about how to feel. But we're just people too, so it's very often that we're not sure what to do either. So I wanted to talk about all of that and solutions, of course, for these problems. Here's the thing, with the pandemic and a lot of us locked up in our homes, people are looking for a connection. And actually, it's one of the things that I recommend when people ask me, hey, what should I do? I feel really, isolated and alone. I recommend that they go into Discord servers and Twitch streams, because that's definitely a place where you cannot feel alone. Because there's so many options out there and there's so many streamers doing so many things, you're guaranteed to find someone that you can jive with and a community that you'll feel welcome in. However, this does put a lot of pressure on the streamer, right? It really puts the pressure on them as a community manager. And we're normally community managers, but right now is a time when things are a little bit heavier than usual. And so we're managing communities that feel a little bit heavier than usual. So what should you be doing? Well, it's really, really important right now to be practicing self-care. I know it feels like you might be letting people down by not being there for them 24/7 when they need it, but you can't fill from an empty cup, right? And what does that mean? I know that's a really cheesy saying and it's used a lot, but if you are not feeling your best, you can't help as many people. You can help more people the better you feel, right? Think about yourself when you're really, really hungry versus when you've just eaten. If you're really hungry, it's really hard for you to be nice and pleasant and kind to others. At least me, I don't know. But if you are full, it's a lot easier for you to help a lot of people. Same thing goes for sleep and a lot of other stuff. Check out our burnout video from earlier, actually. So it's really important for you to set those boundaries with your audience, meaning it's really important now for people to know what times that they can hang out with you. Maybe you can set up specific times where people can come by and talk about specific things, or you can even set a clear boundary and you can say, this is something that we're not going to be talking about in my stream because I don't want this in my stream. And the thing is, you run your show however you want to and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So speaking of setting up time, sticking to a routine right now is crucial. Setting up a stream schedule right now is a great idea. Not only will it ensure that you know when you can dependably come on stream and make sure that it's a time that actually is reasonable for you, right? But it also enables your audience to feel a little bit of ease knowing, hey, you're gonna be on at this time consistently. And that's really soothing to people. You become part of their routine, and as part of their routine in this wild world that we're living in where everything feels upside down. I know this sounds super cheesy, but be nice to yourself. Seriously, practice self-kindness. Now, what does that mean? That means if you feel like you keep telling yourself that you're not doing enough and you keep pushing yourself to do more, maybe for your community or maybe for yourself or for your stream, consider the fact that you, just like anybody else, need a break. And if you don't expect anybody else to be working 24/7, you can't expect that of yourself. And also being kind to yourself sets an amazing example for the community, because very likely they are going to want you to feel better, especially if you have a warm, kind, and welcoming community. Another little thing that I like to do is practice gratitude. Right now, I am grateful for every small little thing, and I let people know about it. If somebody reached out to me and really went out of their way to make sure that I was okay, I let them know that I appreciate it. If somebody comes into my stream and spends time there, I let them know that I appreciate it. Really, really taking the time to practice gratitude. It's a great idea to write down 3 things that you're grateful for every day. And yes, this is super cheesy, but my community is definitely on my top 3 list. And this wouldn't be a COVID-related video if I didn't remind you, please wear a mask. You have to wear a mask. Go out, when you go outside, just wear a mask. Please be safe. Be as safe as you possibly, just wear a mask, okay? Wear a mask. So that's everything. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking to us about COVID. It's kind of a heavier topic, which is why we wanted to discuss it. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications, do all the things that you normally do. And in the meantime, we love you. Here's our gratitude from Streamloots. We love you so much, and we're so grateful for this community. You're definitely our top 3 thing that we're grateful for every day. And in the meantime, don't forget to be the light. Bye!